everybody, welcome back to my channel. You're with Bethany, certified personal trainer, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly routines or videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Today I have for you a video on making sunflower butter bars. These are one of my favorite bars I have made up. They're a protein energy bar and I love to share the recipe with you. So let's get into the sunflower butter bar recipe. Okay guys, so we're going to be putting together here sunflower butter bars. Now these are my go-to snack, pre-workout, post-workout, during the day when I just feel like nibbling on something. I used to eat a lot of protein bars, energy bars, was spending a lot of money and realized why don't I just try making something from home. So I used some different ingredients, tested some things out, and came up with what I think is the best protein bar, and I want to share that recipe with you guys today. So I was using peanut butter, but I noticed that I was getting a little bit of an allergy to it, or something was going on, and I was looking for something I could substitute the peanut butter with, and I found sun butter. And it's made from sunflowers and it is delicious, and that's basically what this recipe consists mainly of, is this sunflower butter. So if you like sunflowers, I'm sure you're gonna like these. So let's start off with our wet ingredients. We're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of sunflower butter. You can find this in pretty much any grocery store. I did go to a health food store to find it, but I noticed that I was finding it at all my local grocery stores as well. It's near the peanut butter and jelly. So we're gonna go ahead and do 3/4 of a cup of this. Actually, get a spoon out. Now I usually eyeball everything, so I'm gonna do my best to measure it out, and I will put the recipe down below so we'll have everything exactly like it should be. So if I notice things are a little off, I will add and let you know. Alright, so we get our sunflower butter in our bowl here. Like I notice I want a little bit more, so we're going to say it's more of a cup. A little extra in there. Can't have too much sunflower butter. It's so good. Alright, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Alright. And then we are going to use some honey here. Now you can use maple syrup if you're not a honey fan, agave, whatever works for you, but it's got to bind your sweetener and also be a binding agent for your recipe. So I am going to use 1/4 to a 1/2 cup. Again, I'm eyeballing it. I'll let you know in the description down below what we end up doing here. I know it seems like a lot, but this is going to be a lot. And we need a little sweetener in there. Okay. Alright, and then I always like to add a little bit of avocado oil. Now just a little splash of it. Avocado oil is really high in vitamin E along with our sunflower butter. Great in the fatty acids, good fats. Nothing much, don't go crazy because the sunflower butter is high in fat. Not a bad thing. These are good for you fats, okay? Fat is not a bad thing. Moderation. Okay, so let's get this mixed up, and then after we mix this, we're gonna add in just a splash of vanilla extract, about a half teaspoon. Get that all mixed up. I mean, you can basically just take your base and then add in things that you like. Oatmeal, add in fruits. I keep them pretty simple though. It's a quick thing to whip up for me. Put them in the fridge, let them harden up, and then they're good to go. Okay, so we added our vanilla. We're just giving this a little mix. Right. Now we're going to go ahead and go to our dry ingredients. I'm going to get a 1/3 cup of white rice flour. Now I don't use regular flour because I try to go gluten-free with these, so I stay away from that. So I use a light, really fluffy rice flour, and you don't have the gluten then. And it helps thicken up your bars. You could use oatmeal. That'd be a nice little touch. I've done bars with oatmeal before, quick oats. I prefer these, so I stick to this for these bars. Okay, so that's a 1/3 cup. Again, I'm gonna kind of eyeball this and see if we need to use a little bit more. Looks like it's coming together nicely. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a 1.5 scoops of vanilla protein. Use whatever brand you guys like, whatever you're using. I use a plant-based protein powder, but try to use vanilla. Vanilla is gonna bring out that flavor of the bars that we like. Okay, so 1.5 scoops. All right, so now we're kind of drying it up a little bit so it's not so wet from that sunflower butter. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to sprinkle some flax seeds in. Flax seeds are so great for you, so many benefits to these. Now I don't measure them. I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle some in. We don't want to go too crazy here and have it be overwhelmed with flax seeds. Now we're just going to stir it all up. Get everything incorporated here. If you got to get in there with your hands, get in there with your hands. And it does help you to feel the texture. You don't want it to be too sticky and you don't want it to be too dry. It should feel like a nice dough coming together. Perfect. And then I have already pre-chopped up some macadamia nuts. I use a 1/2 cup. I love to add macadamia nuts. It gives it a really nice bite. They're a soft nut. Again, high in really good fats. A lot of great benefits to macadamia nuts. I like to keep them kind of chunky so I don't crush them too much. So we're going to go ahead and dump that in. That's a 1/2 cup right there. Use whatever nut you guys prefer. I just love the texture of these. Very smooth. And at this point, the spatula is not really working out, so I'm just going to use my hand. Get this all together here. You got a nice ball forming. Get those macadamia nuts really mixed in there so they're evenly distributed. Scrape down the sides. It's looking beautiful. All right, now I've got it prepared. This is an 8x11 pan, I believe. 8x8 will work. This just will make them a little bit thinner. So obviously the smaller your dish you're using, the thicker your bar will be. So how you like them is, you know, pick a pan based off that. The larger, the thinner your bar is gonna end up being. Okay, so let me get this bowl out of the way. We're gonna go ahead, I've laid some plastic wrap down the bottom. You can use parchment paper. You don't have to use anything at all. That's just to keep it for an easy cleanup, easy to remove out of the dish. And we're gonna go ahead and flatten the bars down. Nope. As you can see, it has really anything that jumps in there. Just going around, making sure we get all the way through the whole dish. Nice and evenly. Okay, I'll even take down the sides. A little trick here, and I push down to smooth it all out. It's a little trick here, just to make it nice and smooth on the top. Okay, and then I pull back the plastic wrap. Now, you could be done right here, or we can kick it up a notch and we can put some dark chocolate on top. So what I do is I get a half cup of a dark chocolate and crumble it all up, put it into your measuring cup, microwavable safe measuring cup. I use a little bit of oat milk. I don't drink cow's milk, so I go to an oat milk. It's really good. And it works just like cow's milk. Just put a little splash in there with your chocolate and it makes like a ganache. So you're gonna pop it into the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds and then check on it. So let's go do that and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I got our chocolate out in our milk mixture, which now is a ganache. Just mixing it up, making it real smooth. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and dump that on top of our sunflower butter bars. Okay, so I got our chocolate out in our milk mixture, which now is a ganache. Just mixing it up, making it real smooth. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and dump that on top of our sunflower butter bars. Looking so good. And then we go ahead and spread that evenly around. Put on the corners. Now, like I said, you don't have to do chocolate on top. Just a little extra thing I like to do. A little treat. There's a little bit more chocolate if you like, a little bit less. Right now, it's just perfect. Okay. And then our final touch to all this is Himalayan salt or a sea salt. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to sprinkle that salt on top. That sweet and salty flavor. Ooh, it just makes everything taste so much better adding that salt on top of that chocolate. Don't go too crazy. Just up to your liking on this, your preference. Okay, that is perfect for me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pop these in the fridge and let that chocolate and those bars harden up, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. We're gonna pull the bars out and check how they're doing. And they look good, so let's get these things sliced up. All right, so we're gonna get a knife here and we're gonna slice them into small bars. pull one out here to see how they look. So what I do is I take that plastic and I kind of use it as a little help to pull the bar out. Put it on the plate. Let's grab another one. And they're a little soft still, a little bit more time in the fridge won't hurt, and they will be because they're refrigeratable. So as you can see, our layers of sunflower butter, we've got our macadamia nuts in there, there's flax seeds, and then we've got our ganache topping. So good, wonderful snack, really healthy, great for the hair, the skin, the nails, high in vitamin E, fatty acids, antioxidants, good fats. Can't go wrong with these bars. So what I like to do now for myself and my family is I take some plastic wrap, and after I cut up all the bars, I place one on the plastic wrap, and then I fold it up. And then I get myself a baggie, which I have marked the date and what it is. Whoops. Put it in the bag, and then you have to keep these refrigerated. So I pop them in the bag, this gets all filled up, and let me tell you, they're gone in a few days. We all snack on them, everybody loves them. Like I said, they're high in protein, high in good fats, really great for a snack before you go into your workout, after your workout, just every day, just having a little something to snack on. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up cutting up the bars, wrapping them up, putting them into my bag, and then I'm gonna get them into the refrigerator. I don't like to leave these out for too long because they get super soft. So good idea to keep these in the refrigerator until they are gone, which they'll be gone in a few days at this house. Guys, check out my channel for more workout routines. If you'd like to see a workout routine, get into something today, an arm video, a leg video. Maybe you just want to do a nice stretch or a yoga, Pilates. We've got a little something for everybody. Check out the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the recipe. Let me know if you try it, how you like it, or if you mix it up and add your own little twist on it. I love to hear what people do to their protein bars, and it's pretty much do whatever you want, whatever you like, throw in everything. And subscribe if you have not yet, help support this channel. And remember, it's never too late to be great. Thanks, guys.